Hi booktube, it's Gina. Happy Monday. How are you today? I'm feeling a little bit cranky, and so I thought I would sit down and just chat with you a little bit. It always makes me feel better, puts me in a good mood to see how you're doing, hear from you in the comments, and talk about books. One of the things I've been seeing going around booktube recently is the idea of talking about your bookshelf essentials. And I love this idea. It is just discussing the books that are essential in your library. And I think a little bit of it is a response to the Read What You Own challenge and the discussion around people that are buying tons of books, but not really reading them, which, you know, I think sometimes we all struggle with because book buying is a lot of fun. But I've been really weeding out my bookshelves recently. I installed air conditioners and I had to move some things around, which meant that I had to get rid of some books. And I'm really trying to get to a point where not every book is essential, because that's not my goal. I love having books in the library that I can reach for. I love having books that I haven't read. So my goal is not a zero TBR or anything like that. It's just to make sure that I've got a lot of books around me that I love. So today I thought I would talk to you about one of my bookshelf essentials. I've mentioned this book before, but we've got a lot of new people here, and so I thought I would talk about it again because this is one of my favorite books, and it's a little bit hard to see, but this is The Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Grahame. And this is an old Scribner's edition, which has got the most beautiful illustrations. Isn't that just gorgeous? It's got beautiful winter scenes. It's got beautiful spring and summer scenes. And I love this book. Now, here's the thing with this book. I love the story. I love what's inside the book, but I also love this physical copy itself. I have got some really special memories associated with this edition. It's got, look at these end papers. I've got, it's got a little map, and I wrote my name. Let's see, where is my name? Oh, there it is. It's kind of hard to see, but I wrote my name. I was probably, let's see, I was reading this book in 1977, and I remember it so specifically because it was the year that my baby sister was born. We were living in a small town, and my aunt and uncle and their two small children came out to visit us. We were living in California. They were living in Texas. And we decided, both of the sets of parents decided that my sister and I were gonna drive back to Texas with them. So after their visit to us in California, we piled into their little Dodge Dart and drove from Northern California all the way to Texas with two adults, me and my sister, who were 9 and 8 at the time, and then my cousins. One was a little baby and one was 4. So in this little tiny car, we had a lot of people squished into it. And I just remember having such a fun trip driving to Texas with my aunt and uncle, the family that I love dearly. Sadly, my aunt has passed away and my cousin has passed away. And so the family has shrunk a little bit. And I think that's another one of the reasons why this book was so special. This is the book that I took with me. I was reading it on the road. I was reading it when we got to their house. And I remember laying in bed at night and just having fun and reading this book. in Texas. And this book is absolutely essential for me. I'm not very sentimental about a lot of things, but I do have a few books that fall into this category of things that I would definitely try to save if there were a fire, after The Husband and the Cats, of course. Now, the fun thing about this too is I actually just started a sequel. It's not written by Kenneth Grahame because he's long gone, of course, but this person, William Horwood, has written some sequels to The Wind in the Willows with same characters, really similar style in the writing. And I just started this one and I am really loving it. He's really captured the feeling of the setting and of the characters. So far, I'm only about 30 pages in, so I don't have a lot, but I think I'm gonna really love it. And it's making a really fun companion to my old edition of The Wind in the Willows. So I'm really curious to know what one of your bookshelf essentials is, and if it's something that you haven't read in a while, do you plan to reread it? I've reread this one quite a number of times since I was 9 years old. Wow, that was a long time ago. So anyway, that is it for now. I'll talk to you later. Bye.